Hey, it's Ari here. Hope you're doing well. If you're on this video right now, then you're doing a bit of research on a company called Younique. That is spelled Younique. That's how it's spelled right here. That's the name of the company. And you're wondering, is this a company worth joining? Can I really make money here? And is this the best program to get started with as a complete beginner online? So I'm going to go over everything that you need to know so you can make an informed decision in this video. And real quick, if at any point you want to check out my favorite way of earning a full-time income online using 100% free social media, then you could check out the free training that I have linked down below, and you could learn more about what it is I do right here. So with that being said, let's talk about this program, what it's all about, and what you are getting, and if, of course, you could make money promoting this as an affiliate. So this is a network marketing company. They've been around for quite a while, and the main thing that this company has, I believe this is mainly just marketed towards women, but they have like skincare products, facial products here, like makeup and all that. And then you got like eye creamer and stuff. So yeah, a bunch of stuff like that is what you get here. Lipstick, lip gloss, and that's primarily what this company has to offer. They got like a few other supplements and then like lotion and stuff that you can get here. But yeah, so these are the main categories that this company has. And if we look into each of the, categories, most of the products are going to be around, 30 to 50 bucks. So I think that is pretty fair from what I'm seeing. So it doesn't look like anything is like super overpriced, but you might be able to get a lot of this stuff from like a regular retailer, maybe for cheaper. And one thing that I know is the case with a lot of these programs is sometimes they will charge more just so that they can, pay in commissions, right? So like pay higher commissions to their affiliates. And that's just one thing to be aware of. So you can either buy products individually through their shop, or you could become an ambassador. And I believe when you are a ambassador or a distributor, then you could actually pay less for a lot of these products. And so that is one other thing that I've seen a lot of these companies do is when you are an affiliate, then you can get a lot of these products for like a representative like discount right here. So that being said, I want to talk about the compensation plan, what can you expect to earn with this exact company? And then I will give my opinion on, how to succeed with a company like Younique, for example, right? So the pay plan, I didn't see listed on their site anywhere. I had to instead do like a separate Google search, but I was able to find this page right here. And they actually have a few different ways that you earn commissions. So the resale margin, or the commissions right here is going to be from retail commissions. So anyone that is underneath you, when they buy an individual product through the shop right here, you'll get a commission on that. And then also there is the instant retail pay, which looks like 20% right here is like on average, but it looks like you can earn up to 40% based on total personal retail sales. So like the amount of sales that you get, as you get more sales, then you can, bump up to 40%. And then the other cool thing is after each sale that you could actually get paid after just 3 hours of waiting. So I think that's pretty cool. And so there is also the month end tiered retail pay. And then there's also the actual, like matrix style compensation plan right here. So that being said, one thing that I'll mention here is underneath personal sales pay. This is what I mentioned. So if you have anywhere from, looks like $249 worth of products sold. I don't know, I think this is kind of confusing how they have it laid out. Like they should have at least had like the dollar signs here just to avoid confusion. But anywhere from 0 to 250, you earn 20%. And then as you sell more, products, so if you sell like $3,000 worth of products here, then you can get bumped up to 40%. And I believe that resets every single month from what I've seen. Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, I thought I seen that somewhere here. But other than that, you have the ranks that you rank up to. And then this is the commissions that you could earn per sale. So one thing that I think is kind of weird, when you first join, you earn 5% for anyone who joins under you, which isn't really that much. But then if they bring on people, you don't earn anything unless if you happen to have brought on at least 3 people yourself, then you earn 0.5% commission. So less than 1% commission on the second level. And this one only pays 3 levels deep. So, a lot of other companies that I've seen in this space, they pay up to like 7 or 10 levels deep, but I think that this is pretty low compared to a lot of other companies. And the commission amounts, it's interesting. So you can get up to 10% commission here, but that's only after you bring on 300 people. So 300 reps underneath you, then you could finally earn 10% commission. And then after that, you only earn 5% on your second level and then 4% on your third level. So that really isn't that much. And then especially after putting in all that work to bring on 300 people, which I know a lot of people who are getting online, they struggle to bring on even like 10 people. So this is quite a big rank that you got to hit in order to, get to this threshold right here. But the main issue for a lot of people getting online is, of course, going to be that unless if you happen to bring on a bunch of people yourself, you're not really going to make that much from your team. Unless if you happen to know how to get a ton of traffic and you get a ton of people joining through your link. So that being said, considering the fact that most products here are less than $100, 50 to $100, 5% isn't really that much that you're making per sale. Although they do have this that you're earning from as well, like the 20 to 40%, which I think is pretty decent. But then the main way that you'll be earning is going to be with this matrix style compensation plan right here. And so for each sale, you're going to get maybe like, like $5 at max if they're buying something that's $100. Otherwise, a lot of the sales that you will get are going to be maybe like, $1 or $2 per sale. And then as you rank up, then you can maybe earn up to 10% commission, which in that case, you might, be able to earn a decent income. But that is only if your team is actually duplicating. So the other issue that a lot of people struggle with is, you put in all this work to bring people on board, and most people by default, they tend to drop off a lot of companies like this very early on because of the fact that the commission rates don't look enticing for the average person. So the average person struggles to get any sort of results online in general, any sort of sales. And so unless if you have a really good system in place that's going to help people get sales and you know how to get traffic and you can help them do that, then it is going to be a lot of work that you're putting in to reach your desired income. So that is my personal opinion about this exact program. And my best advice is if you want to succeed with a program like this, number one, the more benefits that you could offer to your team, such as, let's say, like a done-for-you funnel, maybe you help them get traffic to their link, or you have a really great training in place. Those are all things that are going to help your members to stay on board and, promote the program. Otherwise, the other thing that I want to mention with a lot of these companies, a lot of MLMs that I've noticed recently have been either switching away from the MLM comp plan altogether, resulting in distributors losing their income. And then there's also the risk of programs changing up their comp plan altogether or getting shut down. So that is one thing that's also been happening to a lot of MLMs recently within the past 2 years. A lot of companies, from what I've seen, are either getting rid of their MLM comp plan or they have already. And then some companies just got shut down altogether. So my personal opinion is if you are going to promote this company, I recommend at the very least have another stream of income alongside with it. One easy thing that you can offer, to your members who join this is you could offer like I mentioned, a done for you funnel, and then you could recommend like a funnel builder, right? They join the funnel builder through your link. You get another commission for each customer that you bring on board. And then that's 2 income sources that you have, so that if something happens to Younique or even the, program that you're promoting aside from this, then you have the other stream of income as well. And so just recently I've been seeing a lot of companies that have, been going away completely. So that is just my personal opinion altogether. But the best thing that you could do to succeed online in general is, of course, going to be learning how to generate mass traffic online using free social media. And once you understand how to do this, then you can go in ahead and succeed with anything that you want to get into. So if you want to learn more in detail about what it is that I do, and you want to learn my exact strategy for monetizing free social media, then you could check out the free training that I have linked down below. And you could learn step by step how to go out there and promote any company, including Younique, if you decide to join this and promote it as an affiliate. So that being said, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up and take care. See you on the inside.